Hello, Scott from Wessex Blades in England. My first blade on Gearbastion. I'll be picking Dell's and Kylie's brains I spent over the weekend on how to set myself up. I probably forgot my password or something. You know, basically it's a shop front for artisans who make knives. It cuts out a lot of the time involved with messages backwards and forwards in terms of design. You literally just make your blade, put it up, and the notifications go out. Okay, so it's a mini chopper in 01 with about a half convex grind. Okay, touch of recurve on it just to allow things like that to roll rather than a straight flat like cleaver effect. It's slightly sharp. Anyway, yeah, slightly sharp. As with everything that I make, I go for the, what can I say, village industry, okay, rustic. I go for it. If there was a blacksmith in the town and you needed a blade for doing a sort of job, you go and say, oh, I need, the average sort of knife, I just want a bit more whack to do a bit of chopping, cut the odd apple up, maybe if I was like spatch cooking a chicken, I'd have an opportunity to go like that. I can't do it with a woodlore type blade. I want something a bit more whack. Oh, alright. It's not flawless. It has a satin finish, okay, there's black liners on it, hardwood handle, steel pins and a brass lanyard tube. It's got a handmade leather sheath with fear still on it, riveted, belt loop and a dangler. It's still wet at the moment, so I'm not putting the blade in. I don't want it to, pick up a bit of the dye. You don't want to do a vid that sort of showcases the blade. I'll be doing that in the next couple of days. So Monday, Tuesday, planning to get this up on Gearbastion. And finally, Kylie can get a few pennies from me, because it is intellectual property of the site. The whole point is it's something to help us whilst we kick back for all the years of effort that Kylie's put into supporting knife makers in general. So finally I'm able to send a few pennies Kylie's way. Now as I do one and I say this, go up on Gearbastion, it's something that you need to subscribe to the makers that you like at the end of the day. Brilliant idea, and finally I'm actually able to do it. So as far as I can go in my little workshop doing my little things, I've still got one for Ra, Golden Scales, core members if he's still about. So the actual big customs, I'm trying to fund to get the steel, because the steel I got is too thin. Once I get this, and funky sheath, because that loses up a load of leather, so I've got to get leather and I've got to get hefty steel for the big chopper ones, badasses and things like that, and berserkers. So as I'm able to slowly but surely get through things a bit quicker with the satin wheels really helping, you never know, every couple of weeks I might have one of these dinky little ones done. Go up on Gearbastion, and if any of you are going to support me in terms of buying me blades, thanks, because without you buying them, it'll just be set up there just filling up a web page. So beginning of next week, time I plink me way through keyboard on internet and everything else, this bushcraft chopper with a sort of a roundedy, Warncliffey, sheep's footy front end of it, go like that. I'll do the usual, the usual vid thing that I do to showcase it. That'll be early next week. But it's just an announcement. I'm finally getting one on Gearbastion as soon as this dries, and I work my way through the minefield of putting it up. Should be quite simple. So Scott from Wessex Blades, finally got one up on Gearbastion. See you on the next one. Thanks for all your support.